Hey guys, KJ Buchanan here, coming at you with the debut episode of ECW General Manager Mode for SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Personally, I like the whole GM mode craze that's going on YouTube right now. Guys like WEMU, Tony the Pizza Guy, 101 Gaming, Smalls 99, those guys, their material is awesome, and I'm going to try to do my best to bring you guys good footage. I know first, you know what, we're not even going to draft. I'm not going to draft. I'm going to edit available edit the available roster. I'm going to turn off guys that I'm going to just nab up and put on. Turn Chavo off. Let's turn Terry Funk's on. I'll grab him. Rey Mysterio. Who else? Matt Hardy off. Who else? Johnny Nitro. Yeah, we'll take him. Jeff Hardy. Who else? Edge. CM Punk. CM Punk's already on the roster. And that'd be it. Use current roster. I'm gonna leave everybody the same. Now with the champions, I know I only have one champ for ECW, but guess what? I don't care. We're gonna have an ECW tag team champion, and an ECW TV champ. We don't have the titles, obviously, but just picture they come down with the belt and shit. All right, you understand what the hell I'm talking about. So that's what we're going to do. So technically we have the ECW World Title, ECW Tag Team Championships, and the ECW TV title. So let's get started and look at what we're going to do for the matches tonight. Taz. I'm thinking about getting call formulas offline for this version of the game. Just maybe making ECW calls, but I suck at it, so and showing you guys a bunch of stuff, just rambling about. Free agents, let's pick up Terry Funk. The first pay-per-view we have is the one pay-per-view before Backlash. That's gonna be barely legal, and yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Kelly Kelly. Let's boost her popularity up so I could trade her. Then we could get 3 guys, maybe 4. You never know. First episode of ECW. But let me turn on all the guys I turned off, so that way next week I can pick them up for the show. Johnny Nitro, Jeff Hardy, Gregory Helms, Chavo, Edge. I got it. Okay, let's go into this. Let's create the first match of the night. It's going to be for the Tag Team Championships. Well, yeah, I'm going to put the tag titles in the first match. The New Breed versus the ECW Originals. Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon versus Sabu and Sandman in a... yeah, I guess a TLC match is good. So let's do that. Go here, turn that. Okay, there we have it. Oh, this is actually going to work out. There we go. That's the main event. Oh, damn it, I put it in the wrong spot. How do I change? Alright, triangle to change. Did it change? No, what the fuck? Alright, fuck it. We'll just do the ECW tag title, world title first. I'll make it a hardcore match. Bobby Lashley versus CM Punk. And there you go. That's for the ECW title. That's the main event. Promo, title, match hype. ECW. Nothing. Let's do this. This is going to be for the ECW TV Championship. It's going to be a first blood match. Let's do Snitsky versus... shit. I guess Terry Funk, yeah. So that way, that's going down. Advertising promo. Then for the debut match will be a tag for the ECW Tag Team Championship. and that would be a TLC. All right, TLC. Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon versus ECW Original, Sabu and Sandman. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna be the ECW Tag Team Champs? We have that. Terry Funk versus Snitsky, First Blood for the TV title. This is gonna be good. And advertising promo, First Blood. That should be an easy match for Funk. Total match hype in the ECW Championship match in the main event. Punk, Lashley, Hardcore. Let's confirm it. Let's do it. Next week will be better because I'll have more guys. We're going to simulate the tag title match. Let's see who's going to be the ECW Tag Team Champs. And who's it going to be? 1, 2, 3. The original Sabu and the Sandman are the ECW Tag Team Champions. Now we're going to watch this. I want to see who's going to win this. Who you guys think is going to win, Snitsky or Terry Funk? I have no idea who's going to win. It should be pretty good, though. Alright. First things first, what I would like to talk about is how SmackDown and Raw are just boring me lately. I mean, it's just the same bullshit, different day. I mean, the only thing I'm liking about Raw right now is the CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and AJ angle, which I think is pretty friggin' funny. I mean, AJ basically being the first diva in recent year, like last couple of years, who has actually made everybody go, what the fuck, that was awesome. Because when was the last time a diva made you go, what the fuck is she doing next? It has been around for a while. But overall, Raw, SmackDown, not really getting me back to, I mean, I've been a fan of WWE since I was 4, and now it's just like, what the hell with this bullshit? For example, the Money in the Bank ladder match for Raw is like John Cena, Chris Jericho, Kane, Big Show, and I'm hearing there's a 5th entry that they don't want you to know about, but I hear it's going to be Rey Mysterio or Sheamus. But it's not even a friggin' Money in the Bank match that's going down for Raw. It's bullshit. But the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match I'm looking forward to, as young talent in there who have never held the WWE title or the World Heavyweight title. Guys like Tyson Kidd, Damian Sandow, who's all new. He's pretty good. He's really good. Lord Tensai's in it. I'm not a big fan of him. I mean, I remember when he was A-Train, Albert, Prince Albert, and now he's Lord Tensai. It's like, dude, we know who you are. So drop this dumbass gimmick. The 1,000th Raw episode coming up. There's 2 things I want to see happen. I want to see the PG era finally fucking end. Pardon my French. But, I mean, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, it's so boring, man. Who the hell wants to watch that? I mean, I get the corporate strategy behind it and all, but there's no reason to make us other fans suffer just to fill their pockets because they want kids to make their parents buy shit. It's true. They need to take a step back and say, this PG era is a goddamn mistake, and we need to end it on the 1,000th episode of Raw. And the other thing I want to see change is on the 1,000th, I can't pronounce 1,000th right now, Jesus Christ. What I want to see go down on that historic Raw, I did air quotes on that one. I want to see CM Punk or Daniel, whoever's the champion at the time, receive a new WWE title, because I hate the spinner one like many people do. I don't think the spinner championship even represents the company, like the magnitude of the WWE. I think it represents John Cena, because what's the one thing you think about that comes to mind when you see that title? You won't think the WWE, you think John Cena. I mean, the WWE has put John Cena before the WWE Championship. That's basically how I view it. They think he's more important than that championship. I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, you totally get it. But I want to see a new title that represents the company, not friggin' John Cena. You know what I mean? I mean, I just hate that fucking championship. What's next? In the friggin' brand, just split the brands, alright? You don't need a goddamn super show. I mean, what's the point of having SmackDown if you're having all those guys come over and basically getting so tired that they're ending up getting injured, putting them out of action? It's bullshit. I mean, go back down over to SmackDown. People stay over on Raw. If you're on Raw, stay on Raw. If you're on SmackDown, stay on SmackDown. Bring back like, separate the tag team championships. Bring back the world and the WWE title, tag title, or keep the new ones and throw them over on fucking SmackDown and bring back the world tag titles on Raw. But seriously, get the fucking brands apart. It's bullshit. It makes no sense at all. I don't even know who's on what roster anymore. It's ridiculous. Which brings me to my next idea for a brand. They have superstars, right? They bring that to YouTube. They do an hour-long show. They showcase their new talent, their low-card talent, and their mid-card talents. And by doing that, they build up their popularity. But not only do they like showcase the new card guys and the low card and the mid card guys, they bring back championships to put only on superstars. So like they bring back the cruiserweight title, the European, hardcore, friggin' women's title, or one of the tag titles, or make a new one up, I don't know, and put it on superstars and start building those men and women up so when their time comes they can make the jump to Raw or SmackDown to take over for the main eventers that are going on right now. Because let's face it, I mean, how long can... Who's even a main eventer right now? I mean, Dolph Ziggler's getting pushed, thank God. I hear Tyson Kidd's getting a push, thank God. But still, I think if they do that, they do superstars, 1 hour showcasing new talent, low-card talent, and mid-card talent, bringing back championships, throwing it on there, having huge rivalries going on, that would captivate a lot of people, and they would take notice of these men and women who they never basically see on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. That's just my thought on it. Trying to think. I mean, can you really argue with that? You have friggin' you're the most powerful wrestling company in the world. I mean, you're a juggernaut, and you have the ability to, I mean, they're just getting in, they've been starting to very highly interact with YouTube and doing the pre-matches of every pay-per-view on it, like Money in the Bank pay-per-view, free pay-per-view match on YouTube will be tag titles, Camacho and Hunico versus Kofi Kingston, and the Man of the Hour. I love R-Truth, man. He's insane. Like, he does that weird, out-of-this-world gimmick. I loved when he turned heel. You cannot tell me that wasn't one of the best heel turns in recent memory in the PG era. That's in the top 5. Probably number 2. Probably number 1, just because he grabbed someone's cigarette and started smoking it. That was pretty badass. But that's going to be that. And Terry Funk lost to Snitsky. Snitsky is the new television champion for ECW. What the hell? That's insane. I was not expecting Snitsky to win that. Jesus. He's the ECW TV champion. There he is. Snitsky, that monster. Goddamn ogre. I mean, the WWE doesn't know what to do with their young talent and mid-card and low-card talents. I mean, they do superstars 1 hour on YouTube live or recorded and put it on YouTube. But if they bring back titles or create titles and throw it on there, that'd be awesome for those men and women. now let's get into the ECW Championship match. Turning off the entrances, they take too long. Now let's watch this. But what I'm really getting into now is TNA Impact. I mean, I've always been a TNA fan. I watched it when it debuted on Spike TV. I remember watching Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe X Division title in the six-sided ring, and it blew me away. I'm like, this is wrestling. This is what I should be watching, not that, because that's when the PG era started beginning, when I started watching Impact. Like, halfway through, I was like, this is the shit. I love this. The X Division's always blow me away. I'm a huge X Division fan. If it doesn't matter to me whether, you know, did Austin Aries say it? No, he said whatever match he's in is always the main event. But I consider the if there's an X Division match on the card, whether it's the first match, second match, mid-match, last match, second to last match, to me, the X Division matches are always the main event in TNA, no matter what. And Austin Aries basically said that when he was telling Hogan about Plan C, which I think is all right. I mean, people said, oh, it's like Money in the Bank. I'm like, technically it's not. I mean, Austin Aries busted his ass off, and he's been a long-reigning champion. When was the last time a champion got to do a chance like this? And he set it up for future X Division champions, which makes a lot of other guys in the back in the X Division want to work 10 times as hard and nonstop to get that title and hold it as long as they can for a shot at the world title. I think that's great motivation, and that means greater matches. But now on to the man of the hour, Austin Aries, winning the World Heavyweight title. I thought that was awesome. I mean, he's the longest reigning X Division champion, and Bobby Roode was the longest reigning World Heavyweight champion. But like, since Austin Aries handed Hulk Hogan over the X Division title, he never lost it. He handed it over for a shot at the World Heavyweight title, and he won the World Heavyweight title, which makes Austin Aries the longest reigning champion. It doesn't matter X Division or World Heavyweight wise. He is the longest reigning champion in TNA history. He is, and I don't know if anybody else has held. Technically, he's the longest reigning champion in recent memory. I mean, who's held a championship as long as him? And if you don't believe me, go back to see when he won the title, and do the calculation, and do it all the way up to the moment he won the World Heavyweight title. All right, you'll see what I mean. I don't think anybody's held a championship as long as him. But the real thing I'm loving about TNA right now, other than the awesome dialogue that they got going, but it's the angle of no more scripts. This is real. Like, it's all going down in the moment. And since they've gone live, TNA is where to be. If you're not watching TNA, I highly advise it. You'll like it. And if you don't, I don't know, I guess you're a PG era fan. What the hell can I say? But yeah, that's where it's to be. TNA is definitely outshining WWE right now. Sorry, getting a drink. But yeah, TNA is without a doubt outshining WWE, because they're not pandering to one friggin' group of fans like the WWE is. They're friggin' helping everybody out. They're giving all the fans what they want to see. Great action, great dialogue, great stories. I mean, my girlfriend laughed at me. She was like, I can't believe you watch this. I'm like, she watches like that soap opera shit. And I'm like, this is my soap operas, all right? If I could be an X Division superstar, if I could be a cruiserweight in the WWE, I will be. If I could be an X Division wrestler, I will be, all right? she's like, well, as long as you were safe. And I said, there's no safety in the X Division. It's no limits. You go all out or nothing. She had nothing to say. And that was it. And I made her watch the rest of Impact, and guess what she said at the end of Impact? I like the X Division matches, but why are all these old guys out here? And I started laughing my ass off. It was funny what she said. It was the episode when the new gang showed up in the Aces and Eights, and they attacked Sting after he was inducted into the Hall of Fame for TNA. And I started laughing. I'm like, well, they need to bring in people, and it's like these new guys aren't well known yet. But if you bring in a couple of veterans or legends, people are like, oh, okay, and they're watching the show to see these guys. But then they watch the younger talent or the talent that's already been there, and they're like, holy shit, these guys are way awesome. That's the only reason why. She's like, oh, so they're like what did she say? She said something funny as shit. Oh, fuck. I forget what she said, but she got the point. She understood that they bring in legends and veterans to lure new fans in that are fans of those veterans and legends to watch these new guys and unknown guys to the fan, and say, holy shit, all right, this is where it's at. That guy's insane, and get them to become fans of TNA. Personally, I don't think TNA should be using veterans and legends as much. It's just bullshit. Which brings me to my next thing. Wait, one more thing. The attack on Hulk Hogan and Sting from this past Thursday. Today is what the hell's today? 14th. Today's the 14th. Yesterday was the 3rd. On July 12th, 2012. Like the Aces and Eights. I think I understand who's behind it. I think it has to do with the wrestling company Jeff Jarrett's with now. In Mexico. Is it Mexico, I think? I forget where it is right now, but I think it has to do with them. It wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't. But I like the whole Aces and Eights angle. Dead man's hand. It's pretty dope. And I like how they're bringing the fight to Sting and Hogan. There's two things about both companies, WWE and TNA, that I think definitely need to be changed. And that's the United States Championship and the TV Championship. The United States Championship has lost all credibility and prestige in my eyes. I mean, don't get me wrong, Santino Marella, like, he's like the crowd favorite. You can't hate on Santino, but you can't take him seriously. So they need him to lose that championship to rebuild its prestige. I mean, Eddie Guerrero held it. John Cena held it. MVP held it. Christ. Oh, fuck. Big Show held it. Chris Benoit held it. Great guys in the WWE's history held that championship, and now it's just a fucking joke, basically. He hasn't defended it against real competition, and I think he should lose it. And then whoever wins it brings credibility and prestige back to the U.S. Championship. That's all I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a Santino fan. I think he's funny as shit, and he has good in-ring charisma, and like his moveset's alright. I mean, I think the Cobra's funny as shit. But yeah, they need to get that U.S. title off him and rebuild the credibility. Which brings me to the other championship in wrestling that I think needs to be changed, and that would be in TNA. That would be the television championship. Personally, I think it should be Devon should lose it. I mean, Devon's a legend already. I don't care what, everybody agrees. Devon's a legend. He is multiple-time tag team champion. He is well, basically one of the, he's only half of the greatest tag team of all time, 23 times. I mean, tag titles around the world. He's a legend. I don't think that title's doing anything for him now. He needs to lose it to a younger guy, like Eric Young. Eric Young needs to get a new gimmick, because I hate what they did to Eric Young. They made him in that like goofy, guy. I liked him when he was in the Global Elite. Like, he had enough of everybody's shit, and he's like, "Fuck all of you. I'm doing my own deal. This isn't how you get ahead of this business, and I'm taking what I rightfully deserved." Or give it to friggin' Christ, who is it? Like, give it a guy like shit. I don't know. Just give it to some younger talent and have them work over the TV title. But when they beat Devon for it, they come out next week. They have the TV title in their hand, and they throw it into a garbage can and pull a Rhino, what he did with the ECW TV title when he threw it in the trash can and set it on fire. They do that and reveal a new TV title, because that television title is a fucking joke. Its name and whatever the fuck it's about, it's been changed so many times. It's like how Ric Flair changes his women. I mean, come on, really? Like, it started out as the Legends Championship, then the Global Championship, to the TV Championship, and I think I don't know if I'm missing one or not, but yeah, they need to have a younger talent beat Devon for it, and he gets the fucking new title and that'd be the new TV title. And Bobby Lashley had the Dominator. Is this it? Is what's going down? 1, 2, kick out. Not bad. WWE 12. I have it. You guys want me to do a universe mode? Let me know. I don't know if you want to do ECW, WCW, TNA, whatever. Just let me know if you want me to do it. I'll do a series with that, and I'll keep doing GM mode for ECW. The WWE lately, I mean, I don't think, if you're a fan of I'm a fan of the WWE, don't get me wrong, but they have definitely, they're in need of serious help with creative-wise. I mean, I know a bunch of, us as the fans could probably write better storylines than they can. Is he going for the pin? Like, outside the ring? Holy shit, 2 count. Bobby Lashley's going at Punk, people. Oh my god, guys. It's insane. But yeah, the WWE is slacking lately. TNA is huge, like, coming out. I love it, because TNA is holding back no punches. They're doing this whole new angle. I love it. Like, no more scripts. This is legit. This is going down right here, right now for the first time. No practice. And I think that's awesome. That's the next stage of the business. Like Austin Aries said on July 12th, he said there's a boom period in wrestling, in the wrestling world, and this is where it's about to go boom and change things everywhere. I think he's completely right, and hopefully it does turn out for the best, because if the WWE keeps going in the way it's in with the PG era, hopefully it ends on the 1000th episode of Raw. If they keep up with that bullshit, they're screwed. I enjoy seeing Paul Heyman back and, like, walking in occasionally into the WWE. I think it's fun. I'm like, yeah, Paul Heyman. I'm from Philly, so it's like, yeah. Man, I hit Punk wins. I was at a bar with my cousin and our friends, and the bar shows wrestling pay-per-views for free on the big screen they have, and we were watching Money in the Bank, and I mean, Chicago fans, man, damn, the whole bar went, holy shit, when CM Punk came out because of how loud the crowd was. and everybody just looked at the TV and just listened, and everybody's like, holy Christ, that was awesome. So I think the Chicago fans are great fans next to Philly fans. I mean, of course I'm going to be biased on that. I'm a Philly fan. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm going to be biased. So Philly fans are number one, Chi-Town number two. I'm sorry, I'm just biased. That's the only reason. But I'm a huge fan of CM Punk. CM Punk, speaking of CM Punk, where the fuck are the ice cream bars? Right? Where are they? Oh, my ice cream bar, motherfucker. But, yeah. Oh, shit. I hope there's no, like, screw job in the Daniel Bryan Punk match. Like, those two can put on a wrestling show. If you go back and watch in ROH, them going at it with, I mean, I remember when, oh shit, is that it? Let's see, 1, 2, kick out, no way. But if you go back and watch ROH footage, Punk and Bryan, it's not Daniel Bryan in ROH, it's fucking Bryan Danielson. Go watch that shit, and they put on great matches. I mean, the WWE needs to capitalize on their ability to work supremely and utterly phenomenal in the ring together. Is that it? But yeah, there shouldn't be a screw job. It should be all good. And Bobby Lashley just pinned CM Punk. It's over. Bobby Lashley is the new ECW World Champion. Sorry for the glare. So now we have all three champions. Sabu and the Sandman are the ECW Tag Champs. Snitsky, the ECW TV Champ. And Bobby Lashley is the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Holy crap. So yeah, those are the champions right now in ECW. We gotta set up stuff. Next week, next week's main event's gonna be a fatal 4-way ladder match for #1 contendership, and the winner will face Bobby Lashley at Barely Legal for the ECW Championship. And I'm gonna let you guys vote. Do you want the championship match to be a Extreme Rules, Hell in a Cell, or Last Man Standing? You guys decide that one. ECW Championship match, Last Man Standing. Or we only got 1 star, 3, 2.5, 3.5. What the fuck? I can't. All right, I gotta build her up real quick. Kelly. I'm gonna trade her for a tag team and another wrestler. I'm thinking about bringing over Carlito, Chris Masters, and somebody else, because I think they do well. I like the young talent on here in this game is pretty dope. Let me get this game. But you know what? I'm going to get Carlito and Chris Masters for her, but you guys decide who do you want as the third person I trade her for, alright? You guys decide that one too. Let's go over here. Do that one more time. Charity event. Kelly. Done. There you go. Over here. Free agents. Let's sign them. Chavo Guerrero, 3 months. Edge, 3 months. We're just going to start these guys off with low contracts, save a little bit of money till I work it up. Matt Hardy, I got Team Extreme. Nice. Foley, Rey Mysterio. 6 months. Was that 6 or 9? Shit. Rivalries, we're going to set this up right now, but I got to get some stories. Returning Legend. Battle of Titans. Yeah, why not? No Respect, get it. Tag Team Championship. Grace of All Time. Injury Revenge, yes. Student turns out teacher, yes. That's it for now. Let's set some rivalries up for the ECW Tag Team Championships. Let's go with the ECW Tag Titles, No Respect. The New Breed versus the ECW Originals, Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvan versus Sabu and Sandman, building up a rivalry between them. next, and you know what? At Barely Legal, it's going to be a triple threat hardcore tag team match. These two teams versus another tag team, which I just got, the Hardys. But let's start this up. Legend Killer, 8 weeks. Snitsky, Terry Funk. What do you mean he's not a legend? It's fucking Terry Funk, you jerk off. Let me look here. Kidnapping, returning legend. Let's see if this works. Oh, shit. Alright, injury revenge, maybe? I mean, he did. It was the first blood match. That makes sense. Let's do it. Well, no, he's not a heavy. Is he? Nah, shit. I thought so. I thought that would work, too. Let's... Injury revenge. Definitely makes sense. Just the first blood match. Terry Funk, Snitsky, ECW television title. Rivalry right there. And we're just going to make up a random rivalry right here, guys. You know what? Who am I going to do? Alright, I got it. We're going to do... It's going to be... Let me look. Student turns teacher, 8 weeks. Edge versus Mick Foley. Boom. Should I? Yeah, no. I'm not going to do that one. Returning... where is it? Returning legend. Mick Foley will qualify for that. Alright, there you go. Returning legend. Boom. Edge. There you go. ECW Tag Team Championship rivalry. ECW TV rivalry. And just a random rivalry. I think it will be good. Let's do the raw. Go up here. Help everybody's contracts. And as I was saying, at Barely Legal, it will be a triple threat hardcore tag team match. The Hardys versus the New Breed versus the ECW Originals. And that should be pretty dope. Then it'll be Snitsky, Terry Funk, also a Barely Legal going at it. And Bobby Lashley will be defending his ECW World title in a viewer's choice match. Extreme Rules, Hell in a Cell, or Last Man Standing. You guys let me know. But episode 2, we'll find out who's going on to Barely Legal to face him in that match. Will it be CM Punk? Will it be Rey Mysterio? Will it be... shit, anybody? I don't know. I still gotta do a couple trades, and who knows who's gonna win it. But it'll be a good match, and I think it'll be pretty damn important to see. So, yeah, this is the first episode of ECW GM Mode, and it'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. You guys tell me what you want, who you want, why you want them, what matches you want to see. It's going to be good. Let's go over here, save real quick. Saving. Alright, guys. Saving. There, save successful. Alright, guys, go over here. Alright, that's where we're at with fan base wise. Alright, guys, I'm KJ Buchanan. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, add. I'll come at you with ECW GM Mode episode 2 soon. Peace. Have a good day. Wonderful. ECW. Yeah. ECW.